In Every Lifetime, a Brittany Zarco production.
Act 1, Alice, Danielle, Evan, and Ryan. The camera zooms into a small child being tucked into bed. Alice is putting Daniela to bed. Alice reaches out to smooth Daniela's hair back. Okay, are we ready for bed? Mommy, why do the other kids have two parents? What? Well, all the other kids at school, they have two parents. They have a mom and a dad, or a mom and a mom, or a dad. And I only have one parent, you. Alice pauses. Danielle's 8, so it's about that time. But how can she explain that she has no idea where Danielle's father is? And that it was all her fault. Her guilt starts to claw at her throat, and she clanked her bracelets in an anxious fidget. Bit heavy for a last bedtime question, isn't it? Mom.
Cue Act 1, Song 1.
Okay. Danny, girl, my baby girl, I love you and I always wanted to take care of you. I'll take care of you, but Danny, I did not tell your dad. Song 1 will outline Alice's backstory with Danielle's dad. The audience learns that Alice had a high school sweetheart. They saw each other years later, but Alice was too scared to meet him and tell him about Danielle. Alice never saw Danielle's father again. This song outlines Alice's life motto: never let fear stop you from following your heart. She moved away from her family, and she is now a school teacher supporting herself and Danielle. But Alice's motto outlives her. And it's the motto Danielle now lives her life by. The camera cuts to Danielle, now a young woman. She's without a family and must mourn her mother alone.
Act 2, Song 2.
My mom loved my dad loved my mom, but that's not the end of the story. She once took my hand and said, okay, Dan, now don't let your life be boring. And so go I to give a try to see if I can get the ball rolling. The motion of creation, the creation from devastation. I miss my mom so bad. Song 2. Act 1, Song 2. This song follows Daniela on her emotional journey. This song establishes her love for her mom and her commitment to following her mom's motto, never let fear stop you from following your heart. Scene perspective change. The airport is quiet. A hotel shuttle bus hums in the air. The driver glances up at the one rider he has. He glances at the time and then smiles warmly.
Well, I guess we better get a move on it, huh? The rider smiles.
The driver shifts into drive just as two bangs hit the window. Bang, bang! The camera cuts to a man leaned against the shuttle doors, breath heavy. The driver lets him in. The time is 6:46 a.m. Thankful for the driver's patience, Evan climbs into the shuttle bus. He ran into the doors just in time, but it was a miracle he made it at all. His flight was delayed. His second layover had changed twice. The driver pulls into traffic and asks, do either of you want to connect to the speaker? The bus has Bluetooth.
The driver turns the volume of the bus up. He raises his eyebrows. He's surprised it's not something he recognizes. Oh, sorry, that's me. Whoops, I thought I had my... The two passengers look at each other and giggle awkwardly. They look at their phones. It's me, haha, hold on. She pauses her phone. So you like Gwyffig then? I like their long-form videos. Oh, yeah, me too. Are you watching the video about trash islands right now? Yeah, you've seen it? Yeah, I recognized it from the sound bit.
Trash City!
They both laugh. So, what brings you to New York? I'm auditioning for a jazz club. My parents used to work there together. Oh, jazz, that's fun. I like it. It makes me feel close to my mom. And my dad, kinda. What about you? What brings you to the Big Apple? Oh, I live here, actually. Can't you tell? I have a certain vibe. A citizen of Trash City Central, don't you think? Oh, I wasn't gonna bring up that part of the video. No, it's okay. Cities have a big trash problem. But in all seriousness, you can never tear me away. Trash and all, the culture, the vibrancy, there's nothing like it. Seriously, I'm glad to be returning home. I've been staying at a hotel while my new apartment gets ready. I'm mid-move currently. You're homeless? I think unhoused is the politically correct term. I think homeless people have more important things to worry about. Evan laughs. Yeah, but home is where the heart is, and my heart is right here in the city. New York is my home. Okay. If I'm honest, the hotel feels more like a home to me than anywhere else these days. In another life, I'd be a hotel manager. Is that what you really want to do? Maybe. It's a silly dream I had when I was younger. It just pops up every now and again. Well, that sounds like your heart talking. Do you want to know what I think? Would you be able to hold it in if I said no? Sure, it's your life. Evan laughs. When he does, Danielle notices that he has the same cadence as her mom's laugh. Her heart aches for a moment, and she turns to look out the window. Well, the anticipation is killing me. I have to know. What do you think? Danielle turns back to him smiling. She can almost hear her mom's laugh as she says, I think that you should never let fear stop you from following your heart. Oh, geez. Really? I know it's just a cliche, but cliches exist for a reason. People make jokes, but I think that your heart calls out to you for a reason. Like, I think you're supposed to be the happiest version of yourself. Evan looks unconvinced. Danielle continues, Look, you don't have to listen to me, but it'll be no one's fault but your own if you miss out on your destined path. Evan scoffs. Okay, I'll play. Don't you think that if you lose out on something, then that means that path wasn't meant for you? Maybe. Or is it the price you pay for not following your own heart? I mean, don't you ever worry that you're gonna die before you do everything you want to do here? No. My dad died not too long ago. It was sudden. That's part of the reason that I'm moving. I think it taught me that you can't control life. I'm sorry. My mom passed recently, too. She's all the family I had. Is that why you want to work at the jazz club? Yeah, partially. She and my dad worked there together in school. It's kind of a long story. Evan nods. Suddenly aware of how intimate this conversation has gotten, he shifts to a lighter topic. Anyway, I think death is just a new beginning. I like the idea of reincarnation. I read somewhere that death is like taking a nap in your bedroom during a party. You know, you can hear the laughter just outside the room. Huh. If I come back, I want to be something like a tree or a ladybug. I don't think it works that way. We're here! The bus driver chimes in, startling both Danielle and Evan. The two passengers had been so lost in conversation that the drive had flown by. Well, I guess I'll see you around later. Maybe in another lifetime. Cue Act 1, Song 3, Duet. This duet follows Danielle and Evan as they part ways and think about the cab ride they just shared. Danielle wonders if things are always as they're meant to be, and Evan wonders if meant to be is up to me. Who does she think she is? She doesn't even know me.
Just like the
Follow your dreams. What is this, a movie musical? I've always done things right. Whose fate to take this might is meant to be up for me. Is this my destiny?
Is it just up to me?
The camera follows Evan as he heads to the local high school to pick up his brother. Scene change. The audience is introduced to Ryan, Evan's younger brother. Hey, Unc. I'm your brother. It's a term of endearment. So is using someone's first name. Oh, yeah? Are you spitting game to me right now? Gonna tell me how you get all the ladies? Should I follow my heart and serenade my love from the rooftops? Can you buckle up, please? Okay, Mr. Responsibility. Thank you. Follow your heart, huh? That's funny, a lady on the bus told me the same thing this morning. I knew you were good with the ladies. No, I didn't mean it like that. She was crazy. I briefly mentioned that I wanted to be in hotel management, and without knowing anything about me, she basically told me I was acting too scared to do it. You still want to be doing that hotel thing? Well, yeah, but that's not the point. Aw, man, don't make me agree with some crazy bus lady. What do you mean? Act 1, Song 4. Ryan sings an upbeat number about following your heart.
What do I mean? Come on, man, you've always wanted to do this thing. Dharma. Dharma. It kind of sounds like karma, don't you think? You know, Evan, come on, take a peek at what your life could be if you just listen to me.
Act 1 ends.